Divine Feminine. Do not enter March casually. Something is shifting, and you can feel it before you can explain it. The air feels heavier. Your emotions feel closer to the surface. Small things feel amplified. Silence feels louder. Distance feels sharper. This is not random sensitivity. This is energetic compression before a threshold opens. March will not create new problems. It will expose what is already unstable inside you. If there is anxiety, it will rise. If there is attachment, it will activate. If there is fear of losing him, it will surface. Portals do not test your love. They test your regulation. And here is what most divine feminines misunderstand. When energy intensifies, your nervous system will want movement. You will want to reach out. You will want clarity. You will want reassurance. You will want confirmation. That urge is the test. Because March will amplify whatever is unresolved. If you enter reactive, the month becomes chaotic. If you enter centered, the month becomes transformative. This is not about predicting drama. It is about preventing repetition. You are not being warned. You are being prepared. Because energetic windows accelerate timelines. An acceleration without stability creates collapse, but acceleration with regulation creates upgrade. Divine Feminine. Before the portal fully opens, you must decide, will you enter March from anxiety or from sovereignty? Stay with me. Because what you do in the first days of this month will shape the entire trajectory of your twin flame dynamic. And this time, you are not reacting unconsciously. You are entering prepared. Divine Feminine. Before a portal opens, the energy does not explode. It compresses. There is a subtle shift first, a quiet pressure, an undercurrent you can feel but cannot logically explain. You may notice heightened sensitivity, more awareness of tone, more awareness of distance, more awareness of imbalance. This is not emotional instability. This is energetic concentration. When a new energetic month approaches with intensity, the field begins consolidating unfinished lessons. Consolidation is never comfortable. It gathers everything that has been postponed. Every unresolved conversation, every suppressed emotion, every pattern that was tolerated instead of integrated, and it brings them closer to the surface. Divine Feminine. March is not arriving empty. It is arriving charged with acceleration, charged with exposure, charged with structural recalibration. And before that recalibration fully activates, the portal begins forming. Portals are transitional windows. They are thresholds between cycles. And thresholds compress energy before release. That compression is what you are starting to feel. Small triggers feel amplified. Silence feels louder. Delays feel more personal. Distance feels heavier. But none of this is random. The field is highlighting what cannot cross into the next phase unchanged. Divine Feminine. This is the part many misunderstand. A portal does not bring chaos. It reveals instability. If your nervous system is still reactive, you will feel pressure. If attachment is still active, it will rise. If fear of abandonment is still unresolved, it will surface. The portal exposes internal structure before shifting external dynamics. That is why preparation matters now. Because once the energetic window fully opens, whatever is active inside you intensifies. If you are grounded, grounding amplifies. If you are anxious, anxiety amplifies. Energy magnifies baseline. Divine Feminine. You may also notice subtle masculine shifts during this forming stage. Not dramatic movement, but tension, internal processing, distance that feels different. That is because portals do not affect only one side. But your focus must remain on your regulation. The forming stage is quiet but decisive. It is where you position yourself, where you stabilize, where you choose how you will enter the threshold. If you ignore this stage, the portal feels overwhelming. If you prepare during this stage, the portal feels catalytic. There is a difference between being surprised by intensity and being anchored through it. Divine Feminine. March carries acceleration energy. Acceleration exposes weak foundations. If something in your connection is built on imbalance, it will be tested. If something in you is built on fear, it will be activated. But activation is opportunity, because exposure allows integration. The portal is not here to destabilize you. It is here to clarify you. Before you step into the next energetic cycle, the field is asking, what are you still carrying? What are you still tolerating? What are you still reacting to? And can you regulate instead of repeat? Divine Feminine, you are not entering March blindly. You are entering with awareness. The portal is forming now, not loudly, not dramatically, but structurally. And how you stabilize during this forming stage determines whether March becomes chaotic or transformative. Pressure is building, not to break you, but to reveal your baseline. And once the threshold opens fully, only what is integrated crosses cleanly. Divine Feminine. March will not make you emotional. It will amplify what is already active inside you. This is the part most people misunderstand about energetic portals. They do not create new patterns. They intensify existing ones. If there is calm within you, it will deepen. If there is anxiety within you, it will rise. If there is attachment that has not been fully integrated, it will activate. Portals magnify baseline frequency, and your emotional field is your baseline. Divine Feminine. You are energetically sensitive by nature. You feel subtle shifts before they become visible. You sense distance before it is verbalized. You detect tension before it is acknowledged. That sensitivity is a gift. But during energetic compression, sensitivity can become overstimulation if not regulated. March carries acceleration energy. Acceleration does not wait for comfort. It moves quickly, and quick movement can feel destabilizing to an ungrounded nervous system. You may notice your thoughts speeding up. You may notice increased urge for clarity. You may notice a stronger need for reassurance. That does not mean something is wrong. It means amplification is beginning. Divine Feminine. When amplification happens, unresolved emotional imprints resurface. Old abandonment fears, old stories of being too much, old patterns of overgiving to secure connection, old wounds connected to silence or inconsistency. These imprints are not resurfacing to punish you. They are surfacing because they cannot cross into the next energetic level unintegrated. March is not about testing your devotion. It is about testing your regulation. When energy intensifies, your nervous system seeks relief. Relief looks like action. Reaching out impulsively, demanding clarity prematurely, over-explaining your feelings, over-analyzing his behavior, trying to control what feels uncertain. But movement from anxiety reinforces the old pattern. Movement from stability transforms it. Divine Feminine. You must understand this clearly. Silence may feel heavier in March. Distance may feel sharper. Communication gaps may feel more loaded. But the intensity of your reaction will determine the trajectory of the month. If you interpret amplification as danger, you will react. If you interpret amplification as exposure, you will observe. There is a difference. Danger triggers survival. Exposure invites awareness. Your emotional field is amplifying not because the connection is collapsing, but because your integration is being evaluated. Portals magnify what needs refinement. If you still seek external reassurance for internal safety, that pattern will intensify. If you still equate silence with rejection, that belief will activate. If you still associate inconsistency with personal inadequacy, that narrative will resurface. Divine Feminine. March is asking one thing. Can you remain steady when your emotional field expands? Expansion feels like intensity. Intensity feels like urgency. But urgency is not instruction. It is sensation. You do not need to act on every sensation. You need to regulate through it. Because amplification without regulation becomes chaos. Amplification with regulation becomes breakthrough. Your emotional field is becoming more sensitive because the portal is strengthening awareness. And awareness reveals both growth and residue. You will feel where you are strong. You will feel where you are still reactive, and both are valuable. Divine Feminine. March is not trying to destabilize you. It is trying to refine you. If you enter reactive, the month loops old cycles. If you enter centered, the month accelerates growth. The amplification is coming. You can already sense it. And this time, you are not surprised by intensity. You are prepared for it. Divine Feminine. Before March even fully begins, something inside you is already stirring. Not because something external happened, but because energetic compression pulls unresolved patterns to the surface. Portals do not ask, "What is happening between you?" They ask, "What is still happening inside you?" And what is rising now is not random. It is familiar. You may feel a subtle fear of being left behind, even if nothing concrete has changed. You may feel a need to define the connection more clearly, even if there is no new information. You may feel heightened sensitivity to tone, timing, response gaps, even if the pattern has existed before. These are not new emotions. They are old imprints being illuminated. Divine Feminine. One pattern that often rises during energetic portals is abandonment activation. It does not announce itself loudly. It whispers, "What if he pulls away again? What if this shifts unexpectedly? What if I misread everything?" The mind begins scanning for a threat, not because threat is present, but because amplification increases vigilance. Another pattern that may rise is over responsibility. The belief that you must hold the connection together. That if you do not manage the energy, something will collapse. That if you do not say the right thing at the right time, the dynamic will shift negatively. That pattern feels like control, but underneath it is fear of losing something meaningful. Divine, feminine. There is also the pattern of self-doubt. When energy intensifies, you may question your own perception. Am I imagining this shift? Am I too sensitive? Am I expecting too much? This self-questioning is not weakness. It is exposure of an old wound. The wound of feeling misunderstood or unseen or emotionally alone. Portals magnify unresolved narratives. If there is a part of you that still equates silence with rejection, that belief will activate. If there is a part of you that equates delay with disinterest, that interpretation will surface. If there is a part of you that fears being too much, you may shrink again temporarily. Divine, feminine. Another rising pattern may be urgency. The need to clarify everything before the month shifts. The desire to secure certainty. The impulse to handle it now. Urgency feels productive, but urgency is often nervous system discomfort seeking relief. Relief through action. But action taken from urgency reinforces anxiety loops. The portal is not asking you to resolve everything immediately. It is asking you to observe what still destabilizes you. Because what destabilizes you reveals what is not yet integrated. Divine, feminine. These rising patterns are not proof that you regressed. They are proof that you are being refined. Integration is not linear. You can evolve deeply and still have residual triggers. But this time, the difference is awareness. You are not blindly reacting, you are noticing activation. And noticing is power. March will not introduce new wounds. It will highlight the subtle ones you thought were fully healed. Not to shame you, but to stabilize you. If you can witness your pattern without immediately acting on it, you interrupt the loop. If you can feel activation without escalating behavior, you integrate instead of repeat. Divine feminine, what is rising inside you is not random emotion. It is energetic residue. Residue that cannot cross into a new level without being acknowledged. This portal is less about what he does and more about what you regulate. Because once you regulate what rises, nothing external can destabilize you the same way again. The patterns surfacing now are invitations, not threats. Invitations to move from reaction into sovereignty. And sovereignty is what allows acceleration without collapse. Divine Feminine. During energetic portals, silence is never neutral. It becomes amplified. What felt manageable 2 weeks ago may now feel loaded. What felt tolerable before may now feel sharp. And the silence itself may not have changed. Your sensitivity to it has. Portals compress emotional frequency. Compression increases awareness. Awareness increases perception. And perception makes absence feel louder. Silence is not just lack of words. Silence is space. And when space expands under amplified energy, it forces confrontation with your internal narrative. If your nervous system is calm, silence feels like neutrality. If your nervous system is activated, silence feels like threat. This is why preparation matters. Divine Feminine. Silence feels heavier in March because energetic compression reduces distraction. You may notice your mind replaying past conversations, reanalyzing tone, revisiting unfinished exchanges. That is not regression. It is amplification of unresolved interpretation. Silence exposes interpretation, and interpretation reveals belief. If you believe silence means rejection, it will trigger anxiety. If you believe silence means processing, it will trigger patience. The silence itself is neutral. Your story about it is not. Divine Feminine. Another reason silence feels heavier during portal energy is because expectation increases unconsciously. There is an underlying sense that something should shift, that something should clarify, that something should move. And when expectation meets stillness, tension forms. Tension feels like instability, but it is actually unmet projection. The portal does not promise immediate movement. It promises exposure. If silence remains, it is exposing your relationship with uncertainty. Can you tolerate not knowing? Can you tolerate waiting without spiraling? Can you tolerate space without filling it impulsively? Silence becomes heavier when your nervous system seeks control. Divine Feminine. You may also notice physical sensations intensifying during silence. Tightness in the chest, restlessness, urge to check your phone, impulse to initiate contact. These are not instructions. They are activation signals. Activation is not a command to act. It is a cue to regulate. Portals magnify activation so that you can see it clearly. Before amplification, you may have reacted unconsciously. Now the sensation is louder, and louder sensation gives you the opportunity to pause. Silence also feels heavier because March energy is transitional. Transitional periods heighten emotional contrast. If connection feels uncertain, uncertainty intensifies. If distance exists, distance feels sharper. If alignment exists, it deepens. Silence is a mirror. It reflects your baseline. Divine Feminine. The mistake many make during portal silence is escalation. Reaching out impulsively, demanding clarity prematurely, interpreting absence as collapse. But silence during energetic transition is not collapse. It is recalibration. The field is reorganizing, and reorganization sometimes requires pause. You must distinguish between red flag silence and integration silence. Red flag silence feels dismissive. Integration silence feels thoughtful. But you cannot discern clearly from panic. You can only discern from grounded observation. Divine Feminine. March may not remove silence immediately. It may intensify your perception of it. And your response to that perception determines the trajectory. If you chase the silence, the dynamic destabilizes. If you regulate through the silence, the dynamic clarifies. Because silence under pressure reveals truth, not illusion. The heaviness you feel is not necessarily about him. It is about your relationship to uncertainty, and portals refine that relationship. Silence will not break you, but reaction to silence can repeat old loops. This time, you are aware. You can feel activation without becoming it. And when you hold steady in silence, you transform it from threat into power. Divine Feminine. As March's portal intensifies, the masculine energy will also feel pressure. But masculine pressure does not look like feminine pressure. When you feel intensity, you process. When he feels intensity, he compresses first. Under energetic acceleration, the divine masculine may become quieter, or more distant, or briefly reactive, not because he is disconnecting, but because pressure exposes avoidance patterns. When energy rises, suppressed emotion surfaces. And surfaced emotion feels destabilizing to someone who is not used to processing it openly. Divine Feminine. This is where your reaction becomes critical. When masculine energy is under pressure, it may withdraw to regain internal control. Delay responses while thinking. Become briefly defensive. Act inconsistent while reorganizing. If you interpret this as rejection and react impulsively, you escalate the pressure. Pressure plus reaction creates chaos. Pressure plus regulation creates clarity. Masculine energy under portal influence is often confronting internal conflict. Pride versus vulnerability. Control versus surrender. Comfort versus growth. That internal conflict can look like distance, but distance during pressure is not always detachment. Sometimes it is processing. You must not confuse pause with abandonment. Divine Feminine, your nervous system will want movement when you sense his shift. You may feel an urge to ask for reassurance, clarify the connection immediately, call out the change, reassert emotional presence. But if you move from activation, you reintroduce imbalance. The portal is already applying pressure. You do not need to add to it. Your power during this phase is restraint without suppression. You can feel concern without acting on it immediately. You can feel uncertainty without escalating it. You can feel intensity without amplifying it. Divine Feminine. When masculine energy is under pressure, one of two things happens. He integrates or he resists. If he integrates, his behavior stabilizes over time. If he resists, his behavior becomes erratic. You will not know which path he is choosing in a single moment. You will know through pattern, and pattern requires observation, not reaction. The biggest mistake during energetic portals is assuming immediate meaning. Silence does not automatically mean retreat. Delay does not automatically mean disinterest. Intensity does not automatically mean breakthrough. Pressure reveals structure. Structure reveals capacity. Divine Feminine. If you remain steady while he is under pressure, you create space for maturation. If you become reactive while he is under pressure, you create polarity imbalance. He must feel his own intensity fully. If you rush in to manage it, you interrupt integration. March is not asking you to fix anything. It is asking you to stabilize yourself. Masculine growth under pressure often looks quiet before it looks active. It may look like reflection before movement. It may look like internal wrestling before external clarity. Your task is not to decode every shift. Your task is to remain centered while the shift unfolds. Divine Feminine. Remember this clearly. Pressure exposes readiness, not potential. Readiness. If he is ready, you will see structure form. If he is not, you will see avoidance repeat. Either outcome becomes obvious when you do not interfere. do not react to temporary pressure. Respond only to sustained pattern. The portal amplifies everything, including your stability. If you hold your ground calmly, the field reorganizes cleanly. If you react from fear, the field destabilizes. You do not need to prove patience. You need to embody regulation, because regulation during pressure is what prevents repetition. This time, you are not chasing clarity. You are allowing it to reveal itself. Divine Feminine. This is where most twin flame cycles repeat. Not because of destiny, not because of divine timing, but because of nervous system activation. When March's energetic portal intensifies, your emotional field amplifies. Amplification triggers your nervous system. And when your nervous system feels intensity, it interprets it as threat. Not because you are weak, but because your body is wired for survival. Intensity feels like instability. Instability feels like loss of control. Loss of control feels like danger, and danger demands action. That is the trap. Divine Feminine. When your nervous system activates, you may experience restlessness, overthinking, phone checking, emotional urgency, a sudden need for clarity. You will feel like you need to do something, but activation is not instruction. It is sensation. The body says move. The soul says regulate. Portals amplify sensation. An amplified sensation can feel like intuition, but anxiety is loud. Intuition is steady. You must distinguish between the two. Divine Feminine. The nervous system trap looks like this. You feel silence. Your chest tightens. Your mind creates a narrative. The narrative creates urgency. Urgency pushes you to act. You act from activation. Temporary relief follows. But long-term imbalance returns. That loop has repeated before. March will tempt you to repeat it again. Because portal energy magnifies internal sensitivity. If you are not grounded, you will misinterpret activation as truth. You may think, he's pulling away. Something shifted. I need to secure this. But often, what shifted is your internal pressure. Divine Feminine. Your nervous system does not differentiate between real abandonment and perceived emotional uncertainty. It reacts to both the same way. Fight, chase, fix, or withdraw dramatically. The trap is believing that movement equals safety. But safety is internal regulation, not external confirmation. When you reach for reassurance from activation, you reinforce dependency. When you pause and regulate, you build sovereignty. The portal is not testing your love, it is testing your regulation. Can you sit with discomfort without escalating it? Can you feel uncertainty without trying to control it? Can you allow temporary instability without creating permanent consequence? Divine Feminine. The nervous system trap also disguises itself as clarity seeking. It will tell you that communication is maturity, that confrontation is empowerment, that urgency is authenticity. But timing matters, energy matters. If you speak from calm, it stabilizes. If you speak from activation, it destabilizes. Your body will want immediate relief, but relief from reaction creates repetition. Relief from regulation creates evolution. This is the most critical distinction of March. Portals magnify what is not integrated. If you still seek external reassurance to calm internal anxiety, that pattern will intensify. If you regulate internally first, the portal becomes catalytic instead of chaotic. Divine Feminine, you are not meant to suppress emotion. You are meant to separate emotion from impulse. Feel fully, act consciously. Those are not the same thing. When activation rises, pause, breathe, observe. Ask yourself, is this intuition or is this anxiety seeking relief? Intuition feels steady, anxiety feels urgent, and urgency is the nervous system trap. March will offer you multiple moments of choice. React from activation or respond from alignment. This time, you are aware of the trap, and awareness breaks cycles. Divine Feminine. Stabilization does not begin when the portal is fully open. It begins before the peak. Preparation determines whether intensity becomes growth or chaos. You do not wait for activation to calm yourself. You anchor before activation rises. The first step to stabilization is nervous system awareness. You must know your baseline. Are you sleeping well? Are you grounded in routine? Are you emotionally centered outside of the connection? If your life revolves around his movement, the portal will destabilize you. If your life is structured independently, the portal will strengthen you. Stability begins with structure. Daily rhythm, clear boundaries, intentional focus. Divine Feminine. The second step is emotional accountability. Before March intensifies, ask yourself, what still triggers me? Is it silence? Is it inconsistency? Is it delay? Is it ambiguity? Name it. When you name your trigger, it loses unconscious control. When you leave it undefined, It controls your behavior. Portals magnify unnamed triggers. Stabilization requires conscious acknowledgement. The third step is energetic detachment without emotional coldness. Detachment does not mean indifference. It means releasing outcome obsession. You can care deeply without gripping tightly. If you enter March needing a specific result, you will react. If you enter March open to observation, you will respond. Divine Feminine. Another critical stabilization practice is delayed response. When activation rises, do not respond immediately. Give yourself space. Time regulates intensity. Most portal-triggered reactions lose power within hours. If you wait, clarity replaces urgency. If you react instantly, urgency becomes consequence. Stability is not silence, it is timing. The fifth step is reducing mental projection. March will amplify imagination. Your mind may predict scenarios. You must interrupt projection with fact. Ask yourself, what do I actually know right now? Not what I fear, not what I assume. What is observable reality? Projection fuels anxiety. Reality calms it. Divine Feminine. Grounding practices are not spiritual cliches. They are biological regulators. Movement, breathing, cold water, time in nature, limiting screen stimulation. These actions calm your body. A calm body produces a clear mind. A clear mind prevents escalation. The portal will test your impulse control. Prepare by strengthening it now. Another stabilization layer is redefining urgency. Remind yourself, nothing meaningful collapses in 24 hours. Nothing aligned requires panic. Nothing stable needs to be forced. If something breaks under regulation, it was never stable. Divine Feminine. Stabilizing before the peak also means lowering emotional overexposure. Do not overshare from activation. Do not over-explain your process. Do not try to secure reassurance before intensity clarifies. Let the field settle before acting. When you enter March centered, your energy becomes magnetic rather than reactive. Magnetism attracts alignment. Reactivity attracts chaos. Stability is not passive, it is powerful. It says, I will not let intensity dictate my behavior. I will not let amplification override my awareness. I will not let temporary emotion create permanent consequences. Divine Feminine. The peak is coming. amplification will happen. Silence may feel heavier, masculine pressure may increase. But if you stabilize before that moment, the energy works for you, not against you. You are not preparing for battle. You are preparing for elevation. And elevation requires grounded footing. The calmer you are entering March, the clearer the month becomes. And clarity prevents repetition. Divine Feminine, this is where you seal it, not with urgency, not with reaction, not with emotional overexposure, but with sovereignty. March is not arriving to test your devotion. It is arriving to test your stability. The portal is not asking how deeply you love. It is asking how firmly you stand. Entering March from sovereignty means you are no longer trying to control outcomes. You are no longer trying to secure reassurance before movement happens. You are no longer attempting to manage masculine processing. You are anchored. Sovereignty is quiet. It does not announce strength. It embodies it. Divine Feminine, to enter March. Sovereign means you release urgency. You do not need immediate clarity. You do not need immediate confirmation. You do not need immediate reassurance. If clarity is meant to surface, it will surface. If alignment is meant to solidify, it will solidify. But nothing aligned requires panic to survive. Sovereignty also means emotional neutrality, not coldness, not indifference. Neutrality is regulated presence. You can feel deeply without collapsing into action. You can sense shifts without spiraling into interpretation. You can observe distance without personalizing it immediately. That is power. Divine Feminine, when you enter the portal sovereign, something subtle shifts. You stop asking, "What is he doing?" and you start asking, "How am I responding?" You stop measuring the connection by his timing, and you start measuring your growth by your regulation. Sovereignty removes obsession with outcome, because your worth is no longer tied to how this unfolds. If he steps forward, you meet him. If he hesitates, you observe him. If he withdraws, you remain grounded. Your stability does not fluctuate with his processing. That is the upgrade. Divine Feminine, entering March sovereign also means releasing narrative attachment. You are not trying to predict the month. You are not scripting the outcome. You are present, responsive, aware. Portals amplify whatever baseline you carry. If you carry anxiety, March magnifies it. If you carry calm, March strengthens it. If you carry attachment, March exposes it. if you carry sovereignty, March accelerates it. The energy is neutral. Your posture defines the experience. Divine Feminine. There may be moments of silence, moments of intensity, moments of unexpected movement, but none of these define you. They are events. You are structure, and structure determines stability. Sovereignty means you trust your regulation more than external fluctuation. You trust that if something is meant to grow, it will grow under stability. You trust that if something collapses under calm, it was never aligned. You are not bracing for impact. You are entering prepared to feel without reacting, prepared to observe without escalating, prepared to choose behavior consciously. Divine Feminine. March does not require perfection. It requires awareness. There will be activation moments. There will be emotional waves. But waves do not drown someone who knows how to float. Sovereignty is floating, not fighting, not chasing, not forcing. Just grounded presence. This portal can be catalytic. It can accelerate alignment. It can clarify confusion. But only if you enter from stability. If you enter from anxiety, you recreate old loops. If you enter from sovereignty, you create new structure. Divine Feminine. The month has not begun yet, but your positioning has. You decide now, will March move you, or will you move through March? You are not at the mercy of intensity. You are the regulator of your response, and response determines trajectory. Enter the portal centered. Enter it steady, enter it sovereign, and let the field reorganize around your stability. Because this time, you are not reacting to energy. You are leading yourself through it.